welcome back to the Museum of Methodism and John Wesley's house. This week's I Spy Trail is Museum Treasures, and there are 12 objects to find in our courtyard. There are 4 busts of John Wesley, 4 golden pocket watches and 4 teapots. They're all objects from our collection, so hopefully you'll get a chance to come down and see if you can find them all. The trail will be up until the 26th of August, and our activity this week is inspired by some of the objects in our collection, and we're going to be making something called a loving cup. And I have one here. Now this is a modern example that we actually sell in our shop, but I'm just outside the museum in front of the cases which display our ceramics, and you might be able to see behind me some of these 2-handled cups, the loving cups. Now these ones are much older and we have them on display here at the museum. Now a loving cup was traditionally used at something called a love feast, and Methodists do still have love feast services today, and it's an opportunity for people to get together and worship together, and also share a meal and a drink. And the loving cup would be passed from person to person, and that's why it's got 2 handles, a bit like a beaker, which would make it easier to pass round. And we've got all sorts of different designs on display here, and so today you're going to get a chance to design and build your own loving cup. So for this activity you'll need the template, which can be downloaded from the website. So I've got the first page here. You can see it's got a rectangle with some tabs on. The other page also has a circle on it and some handles. So you'll be able to download that from the website. I'll put the link at the end of the video. You'll also need some glue, some scissors, and perhaps some pens or pencils if you want to decorate your loving cup as well. So the first thing you need to do is cut out the elements from your template. So what I've got here is the rectangle, and that's got some tabs on which we're going to fold over. You'll also have a round base, which is the bottom of the cup, so it's kind of this flat bit at the bottom here. You should have also 2 handles, like this. And also there are elements on there for different designs. So now this is a rose, and it's taken from one of the loving cups that we've got. So there's some different elements on there that you can decorate your loving cup with, but you can also create your own design as well. Those are only on there if you wanted to use them. So as I said, first of all you need to cut out your rectangle. And then what you'll do at this point is decorate the outside so that you can draw anything on. And for now, what I'm going to do is just glue one of the roses on the centre here. So I'm just going to get my glue stick, and you can do any design you like. And on the template sheet, there are actually a few examples of some of our loving cups on there if you wanted to have a look. So I'll just put that on there like that, so it's going to be the centre of mine. And now we need to attach this part to the base. So what we're going to do first is turn this over so it's blank side up, and then I'm going to fold over all of these tabs here, because this is going to form the place for me to glue onto the base. So I'll just fold those over. And then we need to fold, to sort of roll our sort of rectangle shape round into a tube. So what I'm going to do is on one end of the paper here, I'm just going to put the glue stick and probably put like about a centimetre wide strip all the way along. So I put the glue all the way down here, sort of about a centimetre wide, and then I'm going to pull this round like this and just overlap it slightly on the back there. Just like that, and then hold that down. And as you can see, that's holding nicely. So I did about 1 centimetre, and just folded that over there. So that's our base there. So then we've got the centre there, which you can see. So you can see some of the tabs. So I just need to flatten those tabs out. And the next thing we're going to do is stick these onto the base. Now, it can be quite tricky to put some glue on the bottom here. So I'm going to put mine in the middle of my square, my circle even here. And then I'm going to actually just do a glue circle, just a circle of glue round, roughly where it's going to go. And then what I'm going to do is place this in the centre, like that. And then what you can do is then press down your tabs in the middle of the cup onto where you've put that glue. So I've pressed them down on there, hopefully you can see that, and that gives us our sort of main body. Now I've just printed mine on paper, but if you did have any card that would make it a bit stronger, but it does still work just as well with paper. And finally you need to add your handles on. So this is the front of the cup here, and you need one handle on each side. So you've got the little handles, and they'll have little tabs on the end here that you'll see on the template. So just fold them over and then just get a little bit of glue and stick that onto the tabs. And then you just need to position them onto the cup. So about there in the middle looks quite nice. Just stick those both on, and I just need to do the other side as well. There we go. So let's line that up nicely on the other side. There we go. So we've got our template assembled into our loving cup, and as I said, you can decorate this any way you like. You can look on our template, and also on our collections database on our museum website we'll have some more loving cups as well for you to design. So thank you very much for joining us again. As I said, our trail is up in the courtyard until the 26th of August. And our next trail will be Mr. Wesley and Friends, and that will be up, as I said, on the 26th of August. So hopefully see you soon. Thank you.